Now let's first take a look at all the individual modules we get in Phat FX over here. So starting on the top left corner here, this is a bandpass filter. So you can activate this by just clicking on the power button. You get a bunch of different bandpass modes. And then on the top right corner here, we have another generic filter, and you have a longer list of different filter types, including some effects at the bottom over here. All right, so those are the two filters. And then in this middle section here, we have a few more effects. There's a distortion module. It has 3 different distortion algorithms. Then there's this mod effects that we can activate to give us chorus style modulation effects, a bass enhancer to enhance the low end, and you have 3 different algorithms for that. A very generic compressor where you don't get individual compressor controls like ratio threshold, just overall amount and a release parameter. But also this is modeled after a variety of analog compressors, so you get these different models here. And then at the bottom over here, we have the different modulators and the master level control. So there's an envelope follower, which can be assigned to any of these destinations. A bunch of controls for the envelope follower. 2 LFOs here, very similar to the envelope follower. These 2 LFOs can be targeted to any of these destinations. And like I said, on the master section here, we have general overall master controls with some limiting as well. At the bottom over here, we can decide the signal flow for all these different effects. So if I don't want the bandpass filter to be the first thing in the chain, I can move that over. And now you can see some of the distortion modules happening before the bandpass filter. And this can dramatically change the overall sound that we get from Phat FX. Now let's not forget about this XY grid over here. In this XY grid, we can control multiple parameters simultaneously, and those parameters can be assigned in this X and Y section over here. This can be a lot of fun to play with, and we can also automate this in Logic's timeline. Alright, so that's a quick look at the various controls in Phat FX. In the next tutorial, we'll check out some presets we get in Phat FX.